Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Coincidence stream. Hope you're all having a fantastic evening. We're all lined up for some Farthest Frontier right up next. How are you all doing? Hey Pekka, IDQT, hello, welcome. Dungeon Keeper. I need to play that too someday. Hey Bitefire, happy Monday. Thank you. My day wasn't great, but oh well. Let's get started. Yeah, thank you, Byte. Eric, hello. Welcome to the stream. Good evening. That is there. Yeah, let's go, let's go. Farthest Frontier. I do. Thank you, Editor QT. Some days are just better than others, that's life. Alright, let's get in there. I had an idea for my maze to improve it, to improve the layout a little bit, but I don't know if it will work. Hey Golrig, welcome to the stream. Gian Del Rio, welcome to the stream. Have you played Doom? Doom? What's that? I don't know what that is. Anybody know what that is? I don't think anybody on this stream has heard of that name. Oh, Dune! Yes, Dune! I've played Dune! That's a fun game. Oh, it's an Animal Crossing DLC. Oh! Dom 2? I've played Dune 2. It's a very good strategy game. Dune 2, yeah, fantastic one. Love it. Here we are. Alright guys, before we get started, do the sound check for me. Can you hear the music? Can you hear the game sounds? Can you hear my voice? Can you see the game's graphics correctly? Do you see the little chat right there on the left and the music preview down there on the bottom? Please let me know how are things on your end. Holy hell, Doom. Nice videos? Stay tuned for next week's stream. I don't know what you're talking about, guys. Sound check completed successfully. Thank you. So we're good to go. Alright, a couple of things. Every time I start a new stream, I look back and there's a couple of mistakes or things that I forgot, which is just natural. Did they serve all the beer? I don't think... I think at a certain point in time there was beer in storage, but apparently they must have transferred it to the trade center and sold it. Do I have beer left? No, 0. Okay, not a problem. More things. Right. A couple of issues with the army situation around here. But I think I'm going to leave it for later because I need time and we're almost hitting month 12. Maybe after the maintenance I'll deal with this. Yeah. I'm going to have to fire more soldiers than I did last time. What else can I do? These storage buildings for the army are now incorrect. I want 27... How do we never have 27 crossbows? Like, I didn't hire anybody. This is so strange. Did the hunters take some? I mean, if I account for also the 2 hunters that I have, I could put like 29 crossbows here. And 29 bows. And still 1,000 arrows. Well, let's leave it there. Now, I want a bunch of things here. I don't think this gold here is going to make any difference. If I want a honeypot, I'll need to make another building somewhere else. But for now, I don't think I need it. Right, so... There's heavy weapons and regular weapons. Regular weapons, I want only 12, which is the light infantry. Sorry, light cavalry. I will transform all of my light infantry into heavy infantry. And then, heavy weapons, I will want... How many will I want? It's going to be 24 heavy infantry, 24 pikemen, and 12... cavalry. 12 heavy cavalry. Let me double check that. Lancers, heavy cavalry can equip heavy weapons and plate mail. These guys only regular weapons and hauberks. Okay. So that's it. That is 48 plus 12. That is 60. 60 heavy weapons. 60 heavy weapons, but only 12 weapons? No, hold on. There's 3 guards up there in the tower that will use 3 swords. This goes up to 50. There's also 2 hunters, 17. Okay, closer to 20 here. And I think nobody else here will use weapons. So this is what I want as an extra stockpile for my entire army. 60 and 20. You can notice that there's a 3-to-1 ratio between heavy weapons and weapons. That means that I want to go down here to the blacksmith and tell them, hey, you want to make a 3-to-1 ratio, so make a lot more heavy weapons, please. Although the big problem is the heavy armor. Let's deal with that. Shields. It's not 12. It's 12 for the light cavalry and 24 of heavy infantry. So it's actually 36. Okay. And there's literally nothing else that can use shields. So here, we should be at around 36. So let's do 39, 33. Why make more than that, right? Okay. Hey David, welcome to the stream. Now, as for regular armors and heavy armors... Ooh, I've used all the plate mail. Okay. What am I going to do about this? So I just need to count them. It's the same thing. So 24 heavy infantry plus 24 lancers plus 12 heavy cavalry. That is also 60 plate mail. Ooh, I either buy them from the traders or I'll have a very rough time getting these up. 60 plate mail armors. Okay. How many hauberks then? I have 24 archers and 12 light cavalry. 36. 36. 36. Do I even have 36 hauberks anymore? I have exactly 36. The plate mail armors are the problem. And is this a 3-to-1 ratio? No, it's a 2-to-1 ratio. Either way, where are the armors? Here are the armors. So this should be 2-1-1. But since I want them to focus only on plate mail armor, I'll leave them be like this. Alright, so that's those buildings set up correctly. Now, as for the maze here, one thing that I noticed is that these paths are completely worthless. So I'm gonna remove them. Even though they don't do any harm, I'd rather have simplicity in my design in the maze. So I'm just not gonna have any paths here, and it's whatever. The place is too tight for it to make any difference anyway. Merlin and Iglo, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the compliments. Oh, can I please select this path? You're welcome, Merlin. I hope you have some fun around. And if you're experienced here and you have any tips, I'm all ears as well, because I'm still learning most of the stuff. I'm a newbie at terraforming, for example. I've been using this maze of walls to deal with the ever-increasing armies of the undead. Well, not really, of the living. But I've read everywhere that terraforming is the way to go to make traps for the enemies. But I'm really not good at it. Maybe I'll try a little bit. One of the things that I learned about terraforming is that you can never go below sea level. Like, sea level is the 0. So no matter how much you terraform, you can never go below that. But you can, in theory, if you have at least one body of water, you can level things on the edge of a body of water. Like this tile here, I can use this tile as the workbench to start flattening all of this to the ground. And then if I compare the height of that ground level at that water level to the peak of this mountain, then the height difference is considerable, but it's just not this height difference that I have here. I can try to do it just for the experiment, but I'm not going to do it up there because the people are going to get slaughtered as the workers go there. I don't want to do it in this body of water because that's where my hunters are. But hey, let's wait, there was a puddle here. Is there even a good place to do this here? I'm not sure that's a good example. Deer spawn into the lake. Oh, I wish I could. Sometimes I just wish I could. What is the lowest tile, closest to the water, that I can work on here? And I'll try to do what I've seen in the tutorial videos. I think this one. Or this one. This seems like the lowest. So let's try and make all of these tiles around here, maybe not that hut, but a bunch of tiles here as low as possible based on the lowest possible point, which is this one. So I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3. Make 3 groups of builders work on that, and then we'll build from there and see how it goes. And we'll increase that square little by little, year after year, and see if we can get somewhere. Alright, what else is there? There's things, so I deleted the paths, that is fine. They're still upgrading many of the walls. Something that I noticed. What's happened here? Like, I made a gate on top of the walls, and they still built the walls, and now the people are walking around there instead of going through. Why do I have a gate? Can I even select the gate? The gate is here, you can see the doors. Click on the doors. Click on the doors. Can I click on the doors to select the gate? Here's the gate, and what's this? You shouldn't be able to build walls through a gate. This is probably a bug. I'm gonna hold on. Walls through a gate bug. I should report this. This should never be possible. Like, if I build the gate over the walls, they should cancel the build sides of the walls and just build the gate. But I think I can fix it like this and like this. Doors made of stone. That's a better gate, right? Hey, Mr. Danger. Hey, Demogorgonzola. Welcome to the stream. Okay, what else is there? I'm gonna check my to-do list from last time. There's the veterancy of the soldiers. I need to do it after the maintenance, and that's it. Let's go maintenance. So, usual stuff. I want to check the hunters. Oh, they're still hunting deer. I really need the foragers to finish planting all the trees before I can... Wait, you didn't finish this. I have to unpause the game a little bit before I can see their actual working states, I think. There's no way you finished planting trees here. There's plenty of space. Yeah, no, that's not correct. After they've planted all the trees, maybe I'll move these again. 21 pelts for one person per year. Well, it's better than the 6 that the cow herders bring, but I still wanted this to be better. Another option is just to put the hut in here. Maybe with a well and some storage. That'll make them more efficient. Another thing I might want to do is to put a well out here. And I'm not sure how important it is to have a well next to a defensive tower. And I may move the barracks, the forts of the soldiers here, because the forts can also shoot arrows when garrisoned. But I think I want a well here for whatever buildings I may decide to put up here. And also, get rid of that tree. Thank you. Okay, what else? Let's check temporary shelters. It's not cold. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Wagons. Now they're all here, right? Did you guys work a lot? 34? 48? 47. Their work time went down. Is it because I moved them this year? I probably should not take this data into account. That's probably erroneous. Smoke houses. Well, let's just check the production of meat. A bit of meat spoiled. They produced a lot more than we consumed. So now we're getting back to the 4,000 limit. That's cool. I expect this to go up and down. Let it go up and down. Compost yards. Auto compost. Oh, okay. This time it was automatic. Why didn't you apply here? 97? Lowest fertility. Lowest fertility. How's your work ratio, by the way? 3% idle. 3% idle. What did they not apply to? 97s, 100s, 97, 100, 100, 100. Those got stuff. 97, 100, 100. I guess the 97s don't need to be applied. Fine. It's fine. It's automatic. I don't need to worry about it now. Hey, Lucie. Comment allez-vous? Bienvenue. So, the cavalry we've hired, we're good for the birth rate of the horses. Laborers, it's going to be 1 billion of them. I'm not even checking anymore. I could also increase this number to a bigger amount, since now I have such a surplus of workers. Because things like terraforming and building walls and building defenses will require a lot more builders than just general laborers. And if I have the limit at the lowest possible point, which actually was 25, then I'm not being able to make all the builders, and it would just have idle laborers for no reason, whereas we could add more builders. Let's do 30. Let's do 33. Let's do 40. Let's do 40 for now. No problems here. Happiness. Happiness is good. Beer went back down, of course. And I'm not planning on at it again. We had the Steam achievement. That's all we needed. Alright. Eggs went down because we removed 1 person. Yep. Berries. Oh my god, they eat them all. They eat them all. They eat all the berries. I'm harvesting 1,300 berries. This is a literal berry farm. 1,300 berries out of the wilds from this map every year. And they eat them all. There's basically zero spoilage. It is crazy. Do I even have any hawthorns, any late season berries that I could harvest from? Well, now that there are no boars, I may harvest these out here. But I don't want them to go very far because at a certain point the walking distance is just not worth the trouble of getting the food quantity that is there. Maybe these on the limit. They love berries. It's nuts. It's crazy. We got those berries close to that thing. Let's get these as well. Let's get these. Ooh, okay. Let's get all of these. Am I going overboard? Is it too many? I think we're good. That's too far. And those are blueberries. I don't care. Up north, I don't want to exaggerate because this is where the enemy armies come from, but I think we've gotten the important ones. Sumac is a distraction. Delete the... Oh, they just disappear. That's fantastic. When there's zero, they just disappear. I'm getting those hawthorns. Even that is a bit risky, to be honest. And that's the full loop. Alright, we added a crap ton of hawthorns. Let's add the last blueberries to the group, and then I'll harvest them. Oh, there used to be a brick factory here. Do I move this closer to the forager? It's such a small distance. Then I have to move all the berries. Nah, let's not do that. I don't want to do that. Let's not move all the berries. That's too much work. I'm not happy about that. 3, 4. You know what? Let's just put all the berries. All the berries. I'm gonna harvest all the berries, and they're gonna stop complaining. I hope. All the berries. These are a little bit too far away. Let's put this one there, and this one's kind of out of position. Let's put it, I don't know, here, there. Okay. I have to put on my to-do list harvest berries, because these, after being moved, need to be harvested again. Harvest berries. Hey, flower. They love nuts and berries and mushrooms. All of the rarest types of foods. Fruit is good. Very little spoilage. Lots of spoilage on the milk, but that's nothing new. 6 months to the next attack. Anything surprising here? Ooh, wait, what? I removed people from clothes and now we're consuming more flax? Luckily there's still reserve, but I need to remove either clothes or paper. We'll check those industries and decide which one to remove, but I'm definitely removing those. Okay, hay went up like crazy. What? Why? I didn't add more cattle. We've been on maybe it's just a one-time peak. But I mean, if that's the case, I'm not deleting hay as quickly as I have been doing before. I'll let it accumulate to 1,500. If it's a one-time peak, then the production will stabilize over multiple years. As for the rest of this, I want to delete 181. That's wrong, but no problem. 93 here. That's also wrong. I should not have deleted wax. What did I do? I should be at 250, not 150. Oh man, I'm distracted. I'm doing mistakes. Pelts. Oh, barely there. Again, let's let the hunter stabilize. Let's let them plant the trees, and we'll see after that. Firewood should be fine. Planks should be fine. Planks are more than fine. Well, if there's a few peaks, let's leave them be. Iron. This is just enough. I'm gonna leave it. Paper. Okay, maybe a bit too much. I'm gonna do minus paper. Bricks. I want to do plus bricks because the forts are waiting on those. And I have the people anyway, and the clay, so why not? Plus tools. I want more tools, fewer heavy tools. Let's adjust that. Keep adjusting that. Plus tools. Clothes. Minus clothes for sure, because the flax is not keeping up. Minus clothes. Barrel. Oh my god. Seriously? I can't do plus barrels. Is it a peak? Will it go down? Do I need to make another Cooper? Oh fuck. I'll make another Cooper building and fine. Plus barrels. There's no problem in making another building. A building is just a building, whatever. I did not expect to need 2 buildings. We went from 0 barrels consumed to a lot of barrels consumed. We got basically 0 logs last year because I repurposed the 2 foresters to something else. We still have a big stockpile of logs. I'm not concerned. Stone is crazy good. And I'm gonna keep it at that because stone I can sell. Logs I cannot. Clay... shall add minus clay on the list. Oh yeah, so many of these industries here in gathering and mining are gonna change because of the guild master, the guild hall. What is it? What are you called? Guild hall. So the guild hall increases. Yeah, stone, clay. I have to minus clay, so I'm gonna remove even more people. Coal is not enough apparently. I need to plus coal. So now we do these adjustments. Wait, no, maybe clay will increase over the year because I just added that thing. I'm gonna plus coal anyway. Iron, I'm not gonna touch it. Sand, I'm not gonna touch it. Gold ore, minus gold ore. Wait, am I gonna go... Am I gonna have 1 people on gold ore? Guess we'll find out. Pottery. Candles. Furniture. Yes, yes, furniture is finally stable. Can I maybe reduce people on furniture? Not yet, maybe next year. Books, okay. Creating some books here. They're not being consumed, but we're on 0. They're being distributed. I had a lot of people to the bookstore, right? Bookbinder building. The BBB, the bookbinder building. 6 people. That's gonna be an overflow of books. Let's leave them be for a couple more years until the stock stabilizes because it's still on 0. They may have made 18. None got consumed, but they were surely distributed. The beer, yeah, whatever. Arrows. We had war, but we're close to 3,000. I'm not gonna panic. What are those things behind the books and the pictures and the graphic? You mean this? I don't know. Hey, and Calgon the Second, welcome to the stream. Hey, very glad to hear you're gonna join the competition. I'm rusty as hell. I haven't touched Doom in 6 months, so no worries. This is just decorative things. There's different pictures. They look nice. The graphics in this game are all very nice. Oh, by the way, I never went here, but village info in this last panel here, you can see the growth over the years, how many births and immigrations. Well, they don't show in separate graphics. And decline are the deaths. Oh, you can hover over each. So births, immigration. Yeah, we had 11 people joining. Wow, and all the rest are births. Cool. Death to combat, 3. Death to natural causes, 4. Wait, we had more than 3 deaths to combat? Maybe I miscounted, maybe it was actually 3. And emigrations, people leaving. We've never seen this. Because this is the best city ever, people are happy here. Anyway, I was in arrows, right. Weapons 8, heavy weapons 7. Why? Why? No, that's wrong. Hardworks 1, plate mail 2, that's correct. And now just plate mails from now on. Trading post. Clothes. So many clothes. Pelts. I mean coats. Clay. Swords, that's fine. Shoes. Soap. Candles. Pottery. Iron. I like this. We're overproducing like almost everything. All the economy is getting finally super stable. This, yeah. We're gonna sell a lot of stone, make a lot of money there. It's gonna be good. Paper. Pelts are okay. I went in panic mode last year, but I think I can sell them again. Spice is still in stock. Let's keep them. Soon we'll be able to sell furniture. And maybe even books, once those stabilize. I want also more bricks. Yeah, I'll add more bricks. Gold ore is still a bit in stock, but it should be reducing and be consumed soon. Sand, I'm gonna go until 250 before I sell. Oh no, that's 50 over there. We sold a bunch last year, yeah. Iron ore, what is it, 250? Not super hyped about this. Should I just sell iron ore? No. Let's go to let's go to 500 iron ore. Let's leave them be. If only to look will be sold. Okay, that's all. Strange that this is. No, that's not the market. Never mind. This one is full. It's because of the flax. And the crossbows should move out. Why are crossbows here? Huh? Oh, because I fired some of the archers? Then why do you have so few here? I don't think they move the exact amount. Hold on. What are these quotas? I should have read this. The minimum amount desired to be at this storage. If the storage count goes enough below this, a request will be made to deliver some of the item here. So these are not exact numbers, even though I put in 29. Well, maybe now they should move them, but it seems like it's average. Maximum desired to be stored here. If the storage count goes enough above this amount, a request will be made to take out some of these items and put them in 2 different storage. Okay. So they will aim to have 29, but they may move more than one at a time, and whatever. I can't do better than that when it comes to the management of storage, so whatever. Okay. What else can I do? That's the trading post. Technology points, we're waiting. Let's change. There's nothing in the farms. I'm not making a new farm. Let's change the industries then. So, paper. Minus paper. Clothes. Oh, that's such an annoying sound. Why is that microphone spiking? What? That's just, horrible. Clothes and paper removed. I want to remove clay and gold ore. So I'm still removing more people from the mines from the guild hall, and I may still remove next year because we haven't seen a full 12 months of the guild hall in effect. One person in gold ore? I literally don't understand this game. Like, even considering that the guild hall is giving us just 30? I thought it would be 40%. Filing paperwork. They're all working with paper. Apparently it's just 30 for the mines, maybe it's 40 for the others. I don't know how they balance these buttons, but it's 30% is still totally worth it. How does a change in 30% productivity allow us to go down to one person in a gold mine, where before, to satisfy one person smelting gold, we needed 6 here? That is a 600% difference, not a 30% one. I don't understand the production of gold mine. I just don't like gold mines. I think this game can deal... If you make a city, you can make no gold mines and still be rich as hell. So, just don't make them. That's my advice to you. I'm showcasing it here just to show you how broken it is, but that's it. Now, plus coal. I want plus barrels, so that's another cooper. I want only one person. The gold ore cooper is on storage. Storage cooper. Only one person. Then the new cooper. Where are the planks? The planks are there, so the cooper can be here. And the iron is there. Whatever. Let's put it here. No, put them close together. This is a 3x3. They don't fit there.
Need anything?
What if I turn the blacksmith? I have a little bit more space. I'm disturbing their work, but this is not good for effectiveness, but it's good for the beautification of the village. I want the two coopers close together. Okay, one person in the new cooper. The beautification of the village, by the way, is a huge aspect of this game because, after all, this is a city builder game. And I haven't really been getting into it, like making parks and plazas and beautiful things in the middle of the city. I really wanted to upgrade the houses to tier 5 because in my playstyle, I always go for 100% efficiency first. I'm a huge number cruncher. I'm a huge min-maxer when it comes to basically all the games that I play. And the strategy in this one certainly is not excluded from that playstyle of mine. But after I do get at maximum efficiency, I do like to make at least the center of this village a little bit more beautiful and make some parks and stuff there. But after we're done, we're not quite done yet. We're very close to being done. I don't think we have 20 more years of this village before I call it quits, or rather before we get crushed by the enemies. But before that, I'm gonna make the village a bit more beautiful whenever I can. Plus tools. Oh, hold on, I'm moving the tools one, so give me a second. First of all, I want this 8 to 1. Hopefully that's good enough. And then I move this here, and then I'll move the two coopers, and that'll be good. That's the plus tools. Plus bricks. Right, the brick people are now here. Why did I remove somebody from clay? Let's put back somebody on clay. Bricks consume a lot of clay. That's it. I'll need to buy spices. The storage cart. Well, how's the storage cart doing? Still not full on stone, so they'll extract that. Can I tell them to extract even more stones? I'd love to get all the stones in the map because I can sell them. Stones are out here are great. Ooh, a bit risky, close to the enemies and stuff. Not those. Those are very risky. Now, yes, I can get these. No boars here. That's enough. And let's go. So what I wanted to do, now that we can unpause the game and do that correctly, is to check the heavy infantry. No, just move them out. I can select this platoon only. 5 and 9. Oh, I fired one from there. Okay. 5 and 9. Let's get the 9 heavy infantry out here. Stand at attention. 2 times speed. And I'm gonna fire them because last time I mixed the light infantry and the heavy infantry together, which obviously don't have the same HP bars. So comparing the lowest amount of HP from light infantry will not tell me that the heavy infantry are veterans. In fact, I think 425
Your command.
is
Right away.
a non-veteran, not a trooper without any veterancy when it comes to this heavy armor
At the
and
ready,
these
as you command.
higher stats.
At once.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of
Your
425s.
orders. As you command.
I should probably write this down. Hold on, I will write this down. Let me write this down. So, Archer max, no, min health is 188. I remember that. Light infantry min health 255. Do you guys remember? I think it's 255. Heavy infantry min health is 425. And finally, Lancers min health is something that I still haven't figured out. And so I'll use these numbers to fire people because that tells me they're not experienced at all. And these don't have that much veterancy at all. 425. I wish I could confirm. It's just a comparison of numbers. This tells me nothing. But I'm gonna fire these and I can correct these numbers later on. So, Zera, thank you for your service. Adar, thank you for your service. Bioren, thank you for your service. Okay. Erwin, thank you for your
command.
Erwin, thank you for
Your command.
Can I click on that tiny little cross, please? Erwin, thank you for your service. Goodbye. Belfana, thank you for your service. I keep 4. I keep 4. These 4 go home. Alright, and I'll hire more next time if I need them. At least now, if they attack me this year, it's possible. Unlikely because we got attacked last time. No, it doesn't make it any unlikelier. Like every year, it just rolls a random chance. It doesn't look at the last year if you got attacked or not. I mean, at best, it looks if you destroyed a raider camp, and that does prevent attacks for 12 months. But outside of that, it's just a roll every year. So next year, we can get attacked as much as any year. Now, these guys, are they working now? Planting, they are. And these guys, are they working now? Planting, they are. Good. $135 bricks. We'll soon get there. Should I start moving the barracks already? If you destroy the barracks, that's a problem. Do I need this here? I'm afraid of causing a spot of fog of war if I move it. But also this will be the place where I want the barracks to be. So let's do the following. I'm gonna tell them to... Hold on. Tell them to food production. Tell them to create an extra forager. The final forager that I'm ever going to build here. Not on the road, a bit more there so that there's no fog of war here. Maybe even there. And this one, I'll move it a bit more south, just a bit, to stay out of the maze and stay out of the place where I may place the barracks, but still provide line of sight. That's it. Year 38! They still didn't do this. Now, I can't bother to go and click on each of these because there's 3 work jobs right one on top of the other, so I'm not going to bother to change that. Making many of those work things is the way to improve efficiency with the number of workers doing that job. Okay, Cooper, 1 person, that's cool. Let's put this Cooper over there, and then we'll move the second one. And I can now harvest all the berries. I don't even know which. I'm going to check them again. Harvest, 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 harvest. These are there. Harvest. Harvest. Okay. Berries are harvested. $17 archers and 5 plus 4, 9 and 4 here. I don't think I need to preemptively hire anybody, especially considering that... Oh, yes, we have bricks. Let's go. Yes, let's go for this upgrade. Let's go for this upgrade right now. Especially considering that now we've removed the challenge relic from the temple and we've added extra attack damage to our people in the relic in the temple. So I expect the next, I don't know, 5 years to go easier on us when it comes to raider attacks. After that, they get back in strength and it gets harder again. Let's see how things evolve.
What needs doing?
What are you doing? Checking animal traps. There's 1. Huh? Where are the others? Wait, you only set 3? No, 4. Nemalt, you've got 1, 2, 3. Must be hidden by something. I can't see it. Hey, Sashman. How's it hanging? Oh, fog of war. Fog of war. Okay, this got built again. Typhoid? No, no, no. Nobody works here. Nobody works here. Traveling merchant before month 2. I don't care about pregnant horses anymore, but let's check. I was considering, if I get filthy rich, I was considering buying these just to collect all of the relics, but now I know I can get them from the enemies, so I'm not interested, thanks. Expensive horses, no thanks. Expensive bricks. How much does this cost me? That's... No, I'm not that rich. Let's not waste that. Okay, how about... A stone is all I can sell them. It's the only thing in massive quantities here. Let's transfer the rest. Move this Cooper. The next steps in our village are really tier 5 houses, which is locked behind tech. I need grain. Oh, that will be new farms. Wait, oh man, I really don't like this auto-composting. They're already applying compost to fields without knowing how the fertility is going to fluctuate throughout the year. That is so stupid. 99%. No, okay. This fucking shit is unusable. Never use auto-composting. This is really bad. And I'll have no compost by the end of the year to apply more. Shit. I regret that. Never touching that again. I can upgrade this path. Okay, nobody works here. Nobody works here. Okay, I like these placements of the foragers a little better. Buildings on fire even though it's raining. That's cool. Surely you're gonna put it out, right? Surely. And now there's another one. This fire is just spreading because there's a light breeze? I'm not sure if the wind influences this or not, but please. Please, guys, please. You can see children putting out the fire. These are children and not infants. Children can do some very basic jobs, and putting out fire in case of an emergency, that's one of the jobs that they do. Hey, Tesla Coil! Welcome to the stream. We can get some births soon. Another thing that I've noticed is that hunters store... Hold on, hold that thought. I don't care about anything else. As long as we get the 2 horses, we're good. And sell more stone to this guy. It'll soon be completely out. I noticed that hunters store food, water, firewood, but not soap. Same. No, not the same. Fishermen do care about soap. And I know the forager does too. So the problem with this setup when I wanted soap on the forager was probably the fact that I did 1 to 1. What if I do 1 to 5? If it goes to 0, put more here. Maybe the problem is the bottom limit is too low. 2 to 5. Can that work? Will that save some time for the forager? Should I do the same here? Give the soldiers some soap? Do the soldiers even care about soap? I don't think so. But the fisherman does. I'm not... I don't like the idea of putting just 1 storage just for that fisherwoman. Okay, new merchant. Is this not upgrading? It isn't? What? How did I not select that wall? Also, I want 1 and 2 more upgrades there. I want to get rid of this path. Just a path, please. Craziana, welcome to the stream. Hello. Thank you. Nice to see you too. Hope you can enjoy some calm frontiering over here. What does this trader have? Well, calm until the point that raiders arrive and start attacking. But that's fun too. He's selling preserves. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Do you have spices? No spices. Expensive bricks, medicine. I don't need any of that. Oh yes, take the flax. Take the flax. More flax in here. More yeah, more flax in here. What is on fire? All the houses are catching fire. It's the lightning storms, I think. Oh my. Oh no. If a storage depot, if a storage building burns down to the ground because of the fire, you lose everything inside. Everything. Please put that out. Okay. Crisis averted. This guy has an excellent price for flax. Let's get even more flax in here, guys. And then maybe I'll stop. Good price for swords. That's good money. And heavy tools I'm not selling yet. I don't have above 50. So a couple more swords and flax and we're done here. This guy, I have all of his money. Hey, that's cool to know, Anna. Just make sure if you watch the series from the start, make sure you continue watching, because sometimes I tell you, hey, look at this is the best strategy. And 2 days later, I'm doing the exact opposite because I learned otherwise. It's still very much a learning process for me. So yeah, the things I teach you, take them with a pinch of salt. It's all the process, after all. Did they finish with a flattening? They did finish with a flattening. My plans for the money? Well, first of all, did we just extend the lake itself? There's water here. Well, hold on, guys. I lowered this tile so much that there's now water here. I can then extend bodies of water? Okay, this is a fisherman. Okay. Whoa, I did not know this was possible. I'm going to continue experimenting. So these two tiles, that is what I did. Let's go 2 tiles to the side. Can I do this? 1, 2, 3. Can I even build here? No. Yeah, so when you get close to the body of water, the tiles where you can build actual buildings and the tiles that you can terraform and build, for example, fences on are different. You can build fences almost to the edge to prevent like soldiers or wildlife to pass across. But as for buildings, they need a little bit more distance from that. Okay. Should I upgrade these? Since if I upgrade them, I'll get more luxury taxes from spices and books. Maybe it's worthwhile, even if I'm going to delete them next. I mean, my bricks... No, bricks, no. I don't want to delete things and waste bricks. Maybe later on. Maybe when I'm even more rich than right now. I was saying about my gold deposit, there is one achievement that says... it must be civic. No. Production, it must be production. Stocks only go up. Generate 1 million gold ingots in total on a Vanquisher difficulty. Another one, Legendary Horde. Accumulate 100,000 gold in a single settlement on non-pacifist. So I need to get to a total of 100,000 at least to get this achievement, and I need to have created 1 million even if I have spent some to get this achievement. I'm not getting the 1 million, but maybe this one. If I don't use a lot of gold, I sell a lot of stuff to the merchants, I focus on generating money. So yeah, it's entirely possible. I don't want anybody here for now. They can use the door now? Okay, that's good. The door is now free. Knowledge. Okay, I think it's time for something a little bit more interesting. I think the army is fine. I could go for the tier 3 tower just to test it out. And this also improves the tower. Outside of that... Oh, these are good. Well, but I don't need these. Preserves is a good choice. Deep mines might be necessary. Hold on before I decide. How are my mines doing? That's an infinite one. A lot of iron, a lot of sand. Coal, a lot of coal, a lot of clay. I don't need to worry about deep mines. Okay, so something else. I could add productivity to one of these industries and then remove people because I'd be overproducing, but I don't need the people, I have so many. Beautification is good. Adding more desirability will make it easier to get the tier 5 houses, but for that we need this, so preserves first. Preserves seem like the best bet now. We don't have sick people, I don't need to upgrade the hospital, that's just productivity. This is productivity of the wagons, not really sure they are good. Or start making bread, or start making cheese. Now, I know what you guys want. Yes, I knew it before you said it. I know what you all want. But unfortunately, as I've said before, there isn't much incentive to create cheese. Here's why. Cheese are a transformative industry. They're like the smokehouse. You transform one meat into one smoked meat. The cheese production will transform one milk into one cheese. And that transforms a 3-month spoilage unit of food into a 36-month spoilage unit of food. Now, a person drinking cheese or drinking cheese or eating milk, it's exactly the same thing. It's 1 unit of food is 1 unit of food, doesn't matter. So the only advantage to make a cheesemaker, the only scenario where you want to make a cheesemaker is if you need food, not the case for me, and you have a lot of milk spoiling. It is the case for me. Nako Bing Bing, welcome to the stream. Now, since I'm your guys' friend, I'm gonna do an exception. I'm gonna click on this. Go ahead. Go ahead and celebrate. We're gonna have a cheesemaker because there's an extra incentive to make this. Which is, it happens to be just the situation where I'm in. I have milk spoiling, but I don't need extra food, which means that they will not eat all the cheese that I'll make because it's just extra. But I can sell cheese. And since I'm on the goal of making money, I will add a cheesemaker, not because I need food, but because I want to sell it and be rich. So I will distribute the cheese, of course. I will let them eat a little bit. Just a little bit. But, cheese. Let's go. Celebrate. It does not have negative desirability. I can put it here because the cheese is being deposited in these root cellars. Oh, the bricks though. The second fort is upgraded. Let's go. Incoming cheese! Okay, I'm gonna do the following. These, I'm gonna transfer the soldiers. Firm 4. Finally, we get the cheese. The one thing that people have been asking about for so long. Now I get all of the light infantry, at least from one building, all the infantry, light and heavy. And I think I'm gonna move these up ahead. This one will lag behind until we need lancers, so we'll need a lot more heavy infantry, but I will upgrade it nonetheless. Let's start doing this move. So, fort. Move. Oh, right, I need to flatten this. Of course, it's a mountain after all. Should I do this, or should I do like this here? And then one over there. This is 4x6. I think I'm gonna put one here of 4x6. And then the other one will be there, 4x6. Let's flatten. Only took you 30 years. Oh my god, you're complaining? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3. This should be oh no! Right, the walls are anchors. I'm not sure if this will work. Oh, I should have flattened this before. I'm gonna give it a try anyway. That is 4. That's 4x6. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then we can move those things above and provide covering fire to the units that are there. I won't have many units there. Maybe those who are wounded. Maybe. Where is the 4th animal trap? I only see 3. Am I blind? Is it behind one of these things?
Need something?
1, 2... Why did you only set 3 traps? I told you to set 4. 1, 2, 3. Wait! That's... Oh no, no, not another bug. Come on, I'm tired. I'm genuinely tired. Why? So no wonder you're producing so little. You're not even setting the amount of traps that I configured to. Can I just set you again and you do something about that? We don't even get 2 chevrons at all anymore. Shh. I thought they're planting the trees. I'm just gonna set the circles again without removing the existing traps, and maybe they'll plant some more traps? Now it's in the red? Fuck you! You have water and trees and land! This is an excellent place for small animals. I don't understand the animal trapping in this guy. I just don't understand it. It doesn't make sense. Let's make sure these guys are still planting. No, they're gardening. Okay, so let's plant maybe on this side here. Is that still within the circle? It kind of is, this corner here. Okay, you guys up here. Doing laundry, of course. 2 of them are planting. Half of them are planting. Let's let them finish before we move. Still no bricks for the cheese factory. But soon we'll have a cheese factory. Hopefully. Looks like we're not getting attacked. 1 year of peace. I don't mind that. Arrows have reached the limits. Good. Very good.
Hello there.
Oh wait, I want the rest of your gold. Swords. And flax. Goodbye. More flax, more swords. And move the gold. Yeah, look at this gold, look at this gold. On our way to 100,000 and another achievement we get. Flatten an area 3 times is equal to setting max workers. No, it's not the same. So in order to, when you choose to flatten an area like this, if you do it just once, they will not flatten it perfectly. They will increase the leveling of this area so that it's a little bit more flat than before. So much so that when I tried to place this brick factory here, I needed to do this multiple times. I did it once and they couldn't place it, so I needed multiple times. And there is a Steam post in the Steam forums and Steam guides, a guide by a username called Cat something? Cat Bob? I don't know. And they have a tutorial on how to flatten huge mountains and flatten lots of things. So by doing it 3 times, obviously I tripled the amount of workers. They don't need to wait for one another. And it's the result of doing it 3 times and then possibly having it as flat as possible. I think I can build there. Forget about the anchors. This shit moved. Why didn't it move here? Okay, let's move the forts then. You, one at a time, one at a time. You come over here. Over here. Okay, what is going on here? Check this. That seems flat, but because they're next to one another, this ledge is gonna prevent. Oh, okay. Okay, this ledge is gonna prevent this from being built. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm trying to build this one here. That one could have worked, but I think I need to lower the whole thing down. So I need both of these to be at the same level. I don't know. It's not what they teach you to do in the forum post that I mentioned, but I'm not an expert. Don't follow my advice when it comes to flattening. I'm still only learning. I'm not sure if we're adding more water, but this is low as hell. So now I'm gonna go 3, We have 6 tiles, and then I'm gonna try something different. Yep, not an architect at all. Maybe a software architect, closer to that than anything else, but no, not really. We're having a peaceful year. Month 7 is about to enter. A few cases of typhoid, but it's nothing that my doctor cannot cure. Oh, that's a soldier. That's a heavy infantry soldier, okay. Oh, cheese, not yet. Not yet. Cheese is almost there. Almost there. Yeah, month 7 did not get attacked. We had a peaceful year. I'm glad I fired the other soldiers. Not needed, and we're still booming. Taxes luxury 325. More books, more furniture, and spices. We still have a surplus. I think keeping the spices at about 50 extra.
Your orders
Will be enough. The soldier has healed. You know what? Since this year's being so peaceful, let's start beautifying our village, shall we? Oh, shut up. Shut up, library. Shut up, librarian. So the first thing in order to beautify our village a little more is the center. I want to... Oh, it's uphill. Oh, it's horrible. But I can't really flatten this because the houses are already there. So we have lots of anchors. You have to tilt your head to the right side to see this correctly. Oh my god, this village is going to be ugly. Anyway, I want the library there and I want school. Well, we really need to flatten something. It's an uphill battle. It's not a battle. Well, maybe it is. The battle against the beauty. That's not even correct. I don't need 3. It's just 2. 2 should be fine here. Then I'll move the school there. I'll move the hospital over there, a bit to the side. This one will go down. I think this one can move it now. What? Oh, it's on top of... Right, this is 4x4. No, the apiary is going to have to be in a non-perfect position. Fine, I'll lose a little bit of efficiency just to make things a little bit more beautiful. We can afford to do that. We've basically won the game now. Quote-unquote won the game, because you can only lose this game. It's a survival game. We'll get to that in the future. Let them work on that. Also, this means I want upgrades on here, upgrades on here, upgrades on here. And let's do 3 more for good measure, because these walls will defend the barracks, the forts that I'll put there, from catapult fire. I believe. I could make a 3rd forester camp just to blend things more quickly. Now they're doing a pretty good job. Look at all this. All these trees are growing. Different kinds of trees. Depends on the land, of course. Are these guys still planting? I selected a marsh here. I don't think they won't have... Yeah, I'm not sure they can plant trees there at all. All these trees are dead. But outside of that, this entire area can be planted. And then it's just a matter of how much tree coverage we have in the place where we're hunting small animals. And we should get 2 chevrons next to a body of water and lots of trees. What's their excuse? Is a ring square of desirability buildings more desirable than a city core packed with ones? I don't know. I've never tested that. That's a good question. They're almost finishing this. Will this work at all? Some of them already worked, and it does look more flat, but I don't think the place with the walls moves at all. It did move a little bit. So there are no anchors? What does this mean? Why did you leave? There's... Okay, she's upgrading walls. Well, we've flattened this somehow, but I'm not sure it will work for the 2nd barracks. Huh. So if I flatten above, I make this thing more steep? Oh, that's interesting. Anyway, can I move the barracks now? The forts. I can move this one, not that one. Is this the one? So that's a tower, a wall, +2. Yes, I can indeed move this one. I'm still not happy with this. Am I even reaching the limit? I must be. This is 10 by 10. Those are 6 and 4. So yeah, it should be exactly this. Apparently 3 wasn't enough. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a huge area after all. Will I regret this? Okay. Festival pole. Move to the side. School. Face the center, so we have a pretty village center here. The hospital, I can move it already. Let's put it here. And I'm gonna destroy these roads, because I have a different plan here. I'm gonna look into this decorations tab soon enough. The cobbled roads and so again, I'm losing movement speed on the villagers to make things pretty. It's a small sacrifice, but I do want the cobbled road, so at least end there. Oh no! Flatten this twice. Those are gonna take a while. What about this? We're flattening a lot this year. This is the flattening year. Okay. We have 6 tiles. I don't think we changed the water much. I really don't think we can extend a body of water. But now with this, I think the trick to extend the lowering part is to always pick the lowest part, which is this, and then create a line that will extend up to 10 tiles, but adding only 1 at a time. So I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3. Do this 3 times, and then I can leave an empty space and do this 1, 2, 3. And these 2 work spots will actually lower the entire thing, including this tile in the middle, because each tile is actually composed of 4 corners and 4 vertices. If I'm reducing this tile and those 2 vertices on the left down because of this work, and that tile and those 2 vertices on the right down because of this work, then this entire tile will also need to go down without any work. And so you can save work by doing that. That's one of the things that I learned from the Steam forums. Alright, let's beautify some. Oh, we also have beautiful fences we haven't been looking into. And hold on, it's almost winter. I'm gonna do something crazy and a little bit dangerous too, but here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna select all of these old wooden fences that are the cheapest working fences to separate the cows from the farms, and I'm gonna delete them all. Okay, don't lag, computer. Gotta turn this off. And then I'm gonna select these ugly fences without the wall, and I'm gonna delete them all. A little bit of lag later, and there's only 1 left, salvage. And now we have no fences, which is a problem, right? Because now the cattle will go and eat the farms. But winter's almost there, they won't eat much. And in the meantime, well, let's make some beautiful, beautiful hedge fences along the way. These cost... Oh my god, bricks, what am I doing? I should have looked first. Shit. Even these cost bricks, oh no! I should have looked first! Fewer bricks. I have iron. I don't mind paying the iron or the golds. We're getting rich now. Ugh. Yeah, I'm gonna go for iron fences. They're also pretty. Iron fences. We make an iron fence gate here. Opening inside or outside? I don't even know. I guess this makes more sense, keeping the cattle inside. And then make it until here. We make a fan, and this will be much more beautiful, you'll see. Make that there, and I want to do the corner because diagonals don't work, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. We make 2 gates. 1 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 there. Continue with the fences. And hopefully they'll build this, all of this between the winter and the early spring before the summer of next year, so that in the summer of next year the cows don't get out and eat the farms. That's why I'm choosing to do it now. These are some very steep roads. I definitely flattened some stuff here. They're still walking on it though. As long as it's a functional road, I don't care. I love beautifying my village, but I'm not gonna flatten the whole thing. It's way too much work. Same thing here. No, this is not a corner. So we go like this. We make a gate here. We're almost done. And finally a gate there. This corner does not need to be here because it connects at a diagonal. Alright. After we get 200 more brick. Okay, what am I waiting for? I need max people, add more people on bricks. And I should have bought bricks from the merchants if I was gonna do this. More people on clay. I'm gonna regret this so much. Our farms are gonna get destroyed by the cattle next year. Can I help it at all? I can tell, hey cows, why won't you please just share a little bit with the horses just for 1 year?
Anything?
This is really bad, but temporarily we need to resort to that. Are you streaming regularly now? I've been streaming every day for 1 month. There's another stream of this tomorrow. Yes, absolutely. On Vanquisher with 500 pop time to upgrade all those palisade walls. And double gates. Yeah, my computer's slow. I'd love to do a 1,000 population limit village. Maybe sometime, but after this village is done, I'm moving on to another game. Okay, as for the rest of the beautification, what is this? Somebody dropped some stone in there. Oh, it's from one of the paths. That is fine. I'm not gonna do anything else. I'm gonna leave it be. It's a bit empty, a bit ugly, but it will change. Trust me, it'll change. I need them to deal with this right now. It's time to go turbo. Okay, maybe not. It's time to go turbo. 75 builders. No, but it doesn't matter because I don't have the bricks. Let's not ruin everything. Let's not fuck it all up. But 50. Okay, 50. Yes, cheese. The cheese factory has finished. Only one person. That is plenty. The person is gonna... Do we have cheese being stored here? No, but we should. So let's store cheese, and cheese. Hey, no worries, Craziano. A lot of people didn't realize. Since I'm streaming something else and all. As for these, cheese is already being correctly configured since the beginning. And so they'll distribute this cheese it'll make. And they already made some cheese, not a lot. They require also firewood. So what I can do is set this with 30 firewood instead of 20 for the cheese maker. So yeah, 1 unit of milk, 1 unit of cheese with a bit of firewood in the mix. Use cheese instead of bricks. Should I make fences made out of cheese? Is that a good idea? Right, we have cheese. That's it. There's not much more to it. They will eat some cheese. If it's on a surplus, I will store some cheese in the trade center and I'll sell it and make some more gold. Wait, there's a gate to that... Yes, okay, that tower does have a gate. Wait, why are the doors opening in? That's all wrong. Why are these... Whoa! Whoa, this is all wrong. What? Hold on. What? How did I mess this up? So defenses. Stone walls here and there. And then a gate here opening down. And then a small gate here opening outside. Correct. Okay. I also wanted to improve this layout a little bit, but maybe next year. They already have a lot of work to do. Good night, Crazy Anna. Almost 3,000 stone. How are these guys doing? How's the plantation of trees going? Taking a break? No, 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 no. Let's see now. This feels full of trees except for that part there, okay? Go plant trees like there. What about this guy? What about these people? Chatting, contemplating, pondering existence. Yeah. Where's the other hunter? This hunter. Where do you not have trees? Even here there's trees. This guy has got trees everywhere. Why, oh why, are you not in the 2 green chevrons? There's no excuse. Now what's back there? Why is that better than this? Why did you not... Oh, now there's 4. Okay, never mind. Maybe this is not a problem. Now he has 4 traps placed there. And this one has 4 too. Okay, so I needed to move the circles for some reason. Alright. Let's let them produce for another year. I'm not going to touch these. At least they've been fixed. Now they need stability. Yeah, this did not change. Apparently it's 30% for miners. Well, they didn't need the farms this year. Let's see if they hurry up with this work. I shouldn't have done it all at once. I went a little bit overboard with this. I do think I have the iron and the gold. Maybe not the bricks, definitely not the bricks. So just taking the bricks to the right places is going to be a challenge enough. This is not finished yet either. And look at this. Now it's a 3x3 square. It's still not completely flat. I could do like, whoa, that does not do anything. I could flatten these lines a bit more, but I don't think that is super important. But I think I can use this tile to always lower things to about sea level. Actually, I'm going to do that right now. I really want to know, because the water started going in here. Can I make a river? Can I extend the body of water if I just insist on these two? Let's keep trying that. Also, I've never liked the position of this rat catcher, but... Is there a better one? This is a better one. What about this rat catcher? Oh, that's very busy. This one is actually quite close to the center. Let's leave him be. Let's leave this one be too. It costs blanks to move it? Never mind. I mean, they've got already a lot of work. I'm just messing with their work. Get the fences done before next year. I should have done this maybe one half and then the other half in 2 years. But right now, well, they're building something. We're starting to have some of the iron fences here. That's a gate. Cool. I wonder if they'll complain about not having enough laborers with 50 workers. No, they're not. 75 then. As long as they're not complain about the amount of laborers, I'm just adding more. It could go down. Sorry, it could go down to 53. So even 75. Hey, let's do it. When I hire more people in the army, maybe it won't be as smooth. But for now, let's go crazy with the builders. All of these were mining stone, and now they're going back to build. Yes, that's the way to go. Okay, that looks really flat. It looks like the snow is piling on the walls. So what is the anchor effect? Because these are moving. Like, this square is moving. But I think what happens is that the center, even though the vertices can change, the center of these squares will always be exactly the same. It will not go up or down. Maybe that's a good trick to make a very steep ledge to prevent them from moving in. Can I move the barracks now? Forts? Fort? Okay, this one works. What about that one? Still not. Holy shit, what? I can maybe move this one here, flatten the other space, and then move the other one another time. The arrow should be there, yes. Okay, let's move one. And this I want it to be a priority so that the soldiers don't go freezing in the middle of winter. They'll be fine, they'll be fine. Hey, Babzor. Beautiful winter song. Namal.
Yes?
He's carrying 3, he's gonna get the 4th and go back. Hey, if they get 4 per trip, it's gonna be good productivity. We see some of the fences, but I don't think it's gonna be ready until the end of the spring, the end of the winter actually. Okay, we get a cold event. I'm gonna wait for them to enter their houses and save. They didn't finish that. Okay, that's fine. Oh no! Poor archers.
It will be done. Right away.
Let's put this as a priority. I have to stop. I have to save the game. Year 38. GG's. Also move the root cellar to the barracks. Oh! That's a good question. Yeah. And the rat catcher. Yeah, because why not? Ooh. That's a lot of people to move up here. I'll think about that. That's a good question for next time. GG's, GG's. Small stream. I'm doing only small streams during this week, even though there's streams every day. They're going to be small because I don't have a lot of time. So catch you again tomorrow for another one. I have a few minutes to chat if you guys want. I was wrong on so many levels. Oh man, I wish I had the game open right now in Calgon. I had a sound play for you in game for that joke. A bit too late though. Alright, good night. Any questions, any comments? I'll be reading a little bit and then I'll raid you off to somebody else on Twitch. I was kind of hoping for war, so we could compare how easier does it get without the vengeful relic in the temple. But we didn't get to try it out yet. Uh... Okay, no raid tonight. I'm just gonna turn off the stream. Elevator? Going down but in reverse? I've never heard of that. Is that real? Anyway, I'm out. Thank you for being here. It was a pleasure having you aboard. I'm gonna be doing this again for another year tomorrow. Small streams for a while. And yeah, if you haven't heard the news, I'm doing a Doom stream on Saturday. There's a competition. I haven't played Doom in 6 months, and I'll just join the competition cold. Yeah, without even derusting at all, not even a little bit. So it'll be whatever it'll be. I'm just doing it for fun anyway. Even the last time I got 3rd place, it wasn't bad, but I was in the thick of it. I was playing Doom intensely, and now I'm not. So we'll see. You're all welcome to join. Anybody can join and throw a demo in. It's all free for anybody. You only need is DSDA Doom or another compatible, demo recording compatible source port, and it'll be fun. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check the news either on YouTube or on Discord. And yeah, there's gonna be a Doom competition on Saturday, and you're all invited. I'm not organizing the competition. Raven Desk is, but I'd love to see you there. I'll just say that. Anyway, I'm out. Goodbye, guys. See you tomorrow. Good luck, and happy face rockets.
Game over, man.